Welcome, welcome friends to yet another session of Watch Over Watch. Today we will be discussing mainly on ChatGPT, its after effects, which uses, how people are benefiting, and what are negatives, that is cons and pros. ChatGPT, AML, robots. We will be discussing everything. So continue to share, subscribe, like, comment. Okay, let's start. So we have been hearing more about ChatGPT during 2023. After 2023, only mostly people are hearing about ChatGPT. So there's a lot of discussions going on in different levels, which includes job loss, users, and making laws about ChatGPT. Okay, so what happens? I mean, one of the most concerning aspect of ChatGPT is people are already starting to lose their jobs, even though companies say they have overhired. Is that overhiring really? It is not overhiring. It's actually a division that occurred after ChatGPT came, because after ChatGPT came, what happened is a lot of jobs lost their relevance and they become obsolete. Reason is that AML, ChatGPT, and robots can do everything in a much beautiful way. I mean, elegant way. Okay, much faster, much effective. So, efficiency of AML, ChatGPT, and robots cannot be questioned. It is beyond questioning. So, man has created something above them that is actually going to cost them dearly. What are they? And that is AML, ChatGPT, and robots. No doubt on that. Actually, robots, AML, ChatGPT, everything can be beneficial also if used in the right way. I mean, without actually interfering much into the jobs. They are saying only repetitive jobs will be lost. Not repetitive jobs. I actually remember during 2013 itself, there were applications that could generate code based on requirements, software requirements, but it was not very popular. But what happened now is ChatGPT made everything much more feasible. It seems everything looks very much feasible, because you can translate everything. Okay, you can translate everything, because in India, if you think, they are using ChatGPT in such a way that it's able to understand around 264 dialects. That is a very different, I mean, very huge achievement. Why I am saying it is that it is even not possible for human beings to understand all these different dialects of different languages, because India is a country with several hundred dialects. It is not just 264, maybe around 600 plus dialects are there for all languages taken together. So many languages and so many dialects. If actually uneducated farmer cannot actually speak their mother tongue properly, they have their own dialects. So what happens is, they will be they should be, I mean, what ChatGPT or whatever it is, AML or anything, they should be able to, that chatbot should be able to understand their own dialect and give a correct reply for them. A farmer may be seeking which are the menus that is good for him, what are the pesticides that he should use, when should he actually do farming, which is the period he should start farming. Like that, different questions may be there, which is the good menu for him for this particular salinity, or something like that he will be asking. Now all these things will be asked in his own dialect, and normal chatbots will not be able to understand that. So this has been done, but actually what happened is, this actually never replaced anyone. That's a actually new nice thing, but there are several aspects or several jobs categories that will be losing their importance maybe some of them will be critically hit. About 95% people will be losing their jobs in certain categories. So what is the importance of AML and ChatGPT and robots? As you know, we have been using robots for long time. I mean, we have been seeing the videos and other things, humanoid robots and military robots are there. Everything is there. We have been seeing. I mean, reason why we are using is their high efficiency, low cost. Everything make AML, ChatGPT robots very much very much feasible for people who want to make money with them. It is actually feasible, but when we look into the larger picture, what happens is people are losing their jobs and livelihood. That can impact any country's economy. A very big downfall can be predicted in that way. If people are starting to lose their jobs in such a big way, that means there is no doubt that the countries will have an economic downfall very soon, because if there is no money in people's hand to spend, that means all industries will be affected. All markets will be affected. Share market will be affected. Actually, it is a cyclical process. Okay, people should have money with them. This money actually transfers to the industries or enterprises through some way. Actually they will be buying something. Okay, consumers will be buying things, right? So buying things, and actually the companies benefit. The government get taxes. It is said that governments actually get around 40% tax from anything you buy in different cycles. It is not actually government taxing is not a single cycle thing. It is a multi-cycle thing. They will be taxing again and again and again for a single thing that we never know. Okay, for example, there is sales tax, there is income tax for the people, there is income tax for the companies. Like that, everyone is benefiting, and government is benefiting most because people are having money. When everything stops, actually there is an economic downfall. So if we are using AI, ML, ChatGPT, in the last video about ChatGPT, we had said it is the role. I mean, it is the role of AI, ML, and ChatGPT robots to give support to any job. I mean, but it should not actually replace the job, any job. But actually what happened now is people are losing. There is a possibility that people lose about 95% of a job in a particular category. Up to 95% job loss is predicted. But if we actually think in that way, it will be a necessity of any citizen of a country to make law that actually distinguish between two different aspects. One is the differentiation of human role and differentiation of ChatGPT, AI, ML, and robots. Why I am saying this? Why is the law required for this? Because that is the only way. Because what happens is people need. I mean, the people who created ChatGPT, AI, ML, and robots will not stop at any point. They need more and more money. That's how it is. I mean, from one point to another, that's how it will move. They want more and more money. They will be accumulating all the money, and people will be losing at the losing end. So that is why I say there will be some law required, and it is the responsibility of each and every citizen to make sure there is a law that actually separates human beings and AI/ML. That make sure that the AI/ML, ChatGPT robots doesn't take over their livelihood. So let's start. Actually, it is very interesting to note that already some of the countries have banned ChatGPT. Some countries actually maybe may not be having a footprint of ChatGPT yet, because internet penetration is very low. And let's actually start. Okay. Okay, these are the countries. Actually, it is Afghanistan, Bahrain, Belarus, Burma, Central African Republic, Chad, China, Cuba, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Iran, Italy, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Laos, Libya, Macedonia, Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Micronesia, Nauru, Nepal, Palau, Russia, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent and Grenadines, Somalia, South Sudan, Sudan, Syria, Tonga, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, Yemen. If you look, most countries seem to be Islamic countries. Other countries are China, Cuba, Italy, Macedonia, Marshall Islands, Nepal, Russia, Saint Kitts, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent, etc. and Ukraine. Okay, Venezuela also is there. Okay, in some of the countries you can see the internet penetration is low, so it may not be much having any much impact. As I told you earlier, the world is divided into two, or the time is divided into two, just like the time of Christ. It is before ChatGPT and during ChatGPT, or it is actually something you can see. It's even if you see the curve, it is actually almost going on a straight line. Now it is exponential growth is there in the case of AI, ML, ChatGPT and robots. More and more importance is there. So anyhow, we can see that only Italy gave some different answer to why they are banning it. They said it's due to security concern or privacy concern. Okay, this is the reason they have given. Okay, let's look into the other things in the presentation. The ChatGPT actually makes a lot of jobs obsolete. What are they? It's very interesting, right? Yeah. One of the first things that we given is tech jobs. This is one of the major place where people are going to lose job. Up to 50% in the first phase itself. As coders are going to lose their jobs, computer programmers are going to lose their jobs, software engineers are going to lose their jobs, data analysts are going to lose their jobs. These are the first thing that we have given, but it is not stopping here. We are continuing. There's around 10 or 13 things that is you should be made aware of. Advertising in the media jobs, advertising, content creation, technical writing, journalism, people will be affected. The legal industry jobs, paralegals, legal assistants, attorneys, advocates and judges. Why? You may be thinking why. See, for making a judgment, a judge need a lot of inputs from very big books, and all there will be different judgments. They will be judging what the constitution says. They will be and what is the IPC saying, whatever. There are a lot of precedents and a lot of things are there in the legal side. So this is actually done by attorneys, advocates, like that, and all these people will be affected because the efficiency of AI, ML, ChatGPT is so high. They can replace it very easily. They can produce judgment within hours. You don't have to wait for days, months, like that. Okay, next is market research analyst. They are going to lose their job. Teachers are going to lose their job. Finance jobs, financial analyst, personal assistants, financial advisors, auditors, accountants, everyone will be losing their jobs. Because yes, as I told you, It is very efficient and they can do anything just in a matter of minutes instead of days, months, or years itself. Traders, stock market traders will be losing their jobs. Graphic designers will be losing their jobs. Accountants will be losing their jobs. Customer service agents, technical support people, everyone will be losing their jobs in that sector. Journalism, doctors, engineers, everyone will be losing jobs. Okay, this is yet another. I asked ChatGPT itself, what are the top jobs that could be replaced by them? Or so they gave me the answer, like insurance agents, market researchers, virtual event coordinators, language translators, copywriters, technical writers, journalists, researchers, proofreaders, data analysts, medical billing and coding specialists, accountants, stockbrokers, customer service representative, technical support specialist, chat support agents, social media managers, content moderators, sales representatives, call center agents, receptionists, data entry clerks, personal assistants, travel agents, legal assistants, everyone are going to lose their jobs. It is not actually limited to this. A lot of other professions will be impacted. So again, I request everyone, it is your responsibility to ask your elected representatives to create laws that separate the role of AI, ML, ChatGPT robots from that of human beings, so that your livelihood will be preserved, or going forward you will be able to support your family in a same or better way. Okay, thank you for listening. Please keep watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Thank you very much.